Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, we're gonna go over the price action over the last few days. I think this is a bear market rally. I don't believe this is the bottom or that we have bottomed. And I don't think that we are going to break into all-time highs anytime soon. Let's get right into the price action. And then I wanted to share some of the events we're going to. We're also gonna do a huge giveaway for Bitcoin Miami next year. We're gonna fly out somebody again like we did this year. And we're just going to do it bigger and better. So I took a month break after having our second child, and what better time to come back while the market's just pushing. I'm going to be releasing content daily like before about all the events we're hitting, vlogs, trading, everything crypto, NFTs, all that great stuff, so we can make money through this bear market. I believe in recessions, millionaires and billionaires will be made. I'm trying to hit 1 billion, so I'm gonna put my head down and get super laser focused. Let's get right into it. Bitcoin is at 22,000 right now, and it has been stagnant for the last few weeks. It's been down as low as $17,600. I think anybody who sold in the 17, 18, 19K range is now feeling a little bit of pain at $22,226. They're probably feeling a little bit of FOMO. There's probably, I'm seeing people say Ethereum going to $2,000. Ethereum is ripping a lot quicker, but let's take a look at where I think Bitcoin could go. I'm going to use my Fibonacci right here, and if we where Ethereum is right now is it's about to approach the weekly 200 EMA. So that point would put Bitcoin at approximately $26,000. I'm not sure if we'll see that. I would be happy to see 23K, above 23, 24K. That would be awesome. Let's go on the daily and take a look at this. So I want to make sure, yeah, I got that right. On the daily though, and we could go into the 2-3 day, but I just want to skip to the daily chart because I don't want to take up too much time. But on the daily, what I like to see here is a few things, and let me get that there. Well, first of all, I posted in the Discord, so if you're not in the Discord, join, because we're posting, majority of our trades, anything we see, airdrops, opportunities, all that great stuff. So first of all, you have the RSI grinding up here. We got rejected at the 50 mark right here on the daily, and you can see we broke down. We went for another reattempt right here. We bounced off support, and we got the daily 4 and 9 EMA crossover, and we broke above the 50 RSI. So there's some strength in this move. I'm gonna see if we could break above the daily EMA right here, about $23,000, and if so, then I kind of am looking at 26K. That would be pretty great, given that the market has been so dull, and Bitcoin has been just liquidating up and down, up and down. It just hasn't been doing much, honestly. So if we can get a push up to $26,000, I think it'll lure buyers in to, maybe think the bottom has been put in, and maybe that we're going back to all-time highs, and then we actually come to retest lows or even go lower as into $13,000, and it's extremely possible. So I am watching the move. I'm hoping that Bitcoin goes as high as possible so I can retain as much USD value, and I'll look for a breakdown, maybe if we get rejected right here. So this is looking decent. I want the daily to close because I just want to see how the candle, ends up closing. But if we take the trend line here, you have us breaking into a higher high where we were kind of just consolidating. I think we were going to go into a continuation move because this is a clear downtrend. You can see downtrend, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, testing the high, and now we're breaking this structure right here and going into putting a higher high, and then potentially come back and bounce here and move upwards. Depending on how the day closes, strong daily. I'm super glad I got in yesterday. Perfect timing. And let's just jump to Ethereum. So like I said, $23,000, and then like $27,000. If we go any higher, I'd be super surprised. And if we break what would be the prior lower high is $32,000. I don't think that's highly possible right now. Extremely low percentage, in my opinion. Bitcoin rising up to $32,000. It would shock a lot of people, but it's on the table. Maybe going all the way up here and then getting rejected. But I think, in my opinion, $26,000 would be awesome. That would be a great spot. And I think a lot of people would be shorting there. I think a lot of people are stacking shorts on the way up here, and they're just going to get pushed, liquidated, and I'll be watching for that. So if we jump to Ethereum, like I mentioned, if you go on the weekly right here, you can see that Bitcoin's a little bit further from the weekly EMA than Ethereum, as it's just approaching it, and that'll be used as resistance. A huge signal that I love looking for is the weekly 4 and 9 EMA, which I'm using right here, and you can see that on an uptrend, when it initiated the bull market right here, that was an awesome buy at approximately $170. It didn't cross all the way up until here, which was $2,600. You got the buyback at $2,200. You got the sell at $3,900. Here was a small whipsaw, but it was still, you either broke even, or you made a little bit of money. Or if you traded it badly, you lost a little bit. But if we look at where it crossed, maybe $2,800, maybe you did buy up here, maybe you lost a percentage or two right here. But this is the weekly, so you have a lot of time to get out of the position, especially when you see getting rejected from the EMA right here, and it got, you got the death cross on the 4 and 9. Anywho, we got the sell at $3,050, and now if we get the cross, that's pretty much half off. So, if you sold your 100 Ethereum here and you're buying about here, you've just doubled up your Ethereum. If you get the weekly close here, and we, in a week or two, we're breaking above this CMA and we're getting the cross, I'm seeing some serious strength in Ethereum, but I'm suspecting we either get rejected here at the 1595, but just what I'm seeing, I think Ethereum might go a little bit higher, and where we're at right now is the 23.6%, but I'm looking at the 38, and that has, it's a great point for me, because you have the resistance here, and then massive support, and I would, I could see it breaking down at 1900, because people are probably going to think it's going to hit $2,000 and then just miss that sell. So maybe 1895 or something like that. Maybe it doesn't even break 1900. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not overly bullish right now like a lot of people. So I'm not going to go deeper into Ethereum. We could go on the daily. You can see that it broke its market structure, like I mentioned, Bitcoin's trying to do. That's why on my buy yesterday, I thought that Ethereum's just been running so hard that let me put all my fiat in Bitcoin and it'll catch up. And Bitcoin did pretty decent overnight, so can't complain. But you can see here, it's closed about 2 candles over its prior high right here. I thought this was the lower high, but now it's going to make a higher high. In the grand scheme of things, actually, this could still be setting up, and I think it actually is setting up for a lower high, because this was, and let me zoom out, let's say the high, the lower low, lower, you see what it did, exactly what it did here, where it did put a lower high, retested the lower high, and then you got the fake out right here, which was a perfect short. Then you got the lower low, lower high, lower low, and you can get a lower high all the way up here still, and without invalidating this. So which would be my 1900 point. and it would probably catch a lot of people off guard and then come back down to the low and even make more lows. So I'm not like sold on this narrative where we put the bottom in, and that's pretty much it. So let's move on to some of the events. We're going to the financial summit by Tone Vase, which is going to be in the Dominican Republic. And if you want to take your trading to the next level, there's going to be a ton of awesome people there. I mean, awesome traders, people from like hedge funds, investors, exchanges, all that great stuff. I've been to the last two, one in Dubai, one in Bali. I got to meet people like, Willy Woo, a lot of great people there. The networking is just priceless. And that's literally happening in like 2 weeks. So I would highly recommend to check that out. And especially in the bear market when there's like not much action in the market. I mean, right now we're getting this huge bear market rally and coins are just exploding. But aside from that, this is the time to learn and network. And if you are in Canada, this is going down in Toronto, Blockchain Futurist Conference. I'm actually speaking here. And we're doing media, so we're going to be attending majority of the Bitcoin crypto events around the world. We'll either be doing media there or I'll be speaking there. I'm trying to find myself right here, not that it matters. Yeah, right here. So yeah, I'll be speaking here. And maybe we'll do like a meetup in Toronto or something like that. And then, of course, the Bitcoin Amsterdam event in October. We'll be doing media there, and we'll be at Bitcoin 2023. We want to be doing like a huge giveaway for Miami Beach for Bitcoin 2023. Fly somebody out there. Amsterdam is a lot quicker, sooner than I expected, and we have so many things beforehand that I just can't set something up, something large up in style. So I think by then, by Bitcoin 2023, we can do something nice, fly out somebody, and it'll be awesome meeting somebody from the YouTube channel, somebody who watches the channel and all that great stuff. So I just wanted to make a quick video on Bitcoin, on Ethereum. Don't get overly bullish on the events we're attending. We're going to be, taking vlogs, as much content as we can. We've got a lot of things that we're working on. So I appreciate all the support. Going to be back delivering daily content. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.